provide you with a special treat. I know how much you all love to meet some of the ladies inside the academy. So I'm going to introduce you to somebody. Her name is Karin. I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. And this is why, because she has been in the free group for, I think, about 6 months. And she was actually trying to make a decision to join the academy a few months back, and she didn't. And then she did. So we're going to talk about that. I just want you to meet her because she's just, I love her so much. And not only that, but she's gotten a great result. So I'm going to bring Karin on right now. So hopefully she's in the building here. So let's get her started so you guys can all meet her. Karin, are you there?
I'm here, guys.
Hi, Karin, Patrina.
Hi, Terry.
Oh my gosh. I was telling the girls that I was so excited for them to meet you and for you to come on and talk with us, because you've been in the free group, in this group, for how long?
I think almost a year.
Oh, has it been a year?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay. And so when you first joined the group, were you kind of wondering what the difference was between the group and the academy?
Yes, because I didn't know. I thought they were one and the same, but then I found out they weren't the same. They are pretty different. It's pretty different.
And you got pretty good results just being in the group.
Yes, I did.
But what was it that made you decide, you know what, I can't just be in this group anymore. I've got to join the academy. Can you just talk, we'll talk about your results and everything in a little bit, but can you just talk about what was the mindset shift when you said, I just gotta join the academy. I need to up my game. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I had lost 50 pounds on my own, but I plateaued, and I plateaued for 4 months, and I couldn't lose, and I didn't know why. My blood sugars were staying about the same, but they weren't the best. I mean, I started with an 8.2, and now I'm down to a 5.8 for my A1C, but I just couldn't lose any weight, and I didn't know why. I thought I was eating healthy. I thought I was doing everything right, and I wasn't doing everything right.
Well, I remember you specifically because when you started chiming in the group, you're one of the ladies who are very vocal in the group, and you ask a lot of wonderful questions, which I love, by the way, because when you ask questions, everybody learns. But you've always asked questions, and you were always posting about, kind of your despair and like why you couldn't lose weight. And then you were always posting about metformin. You were always kind of like so committed to metformin. You're like, I got to go on metformin. I can't get off it. And I remember from day one, I was like, don't go on it. But you did. I mean, because of course you trust your doctor. I get all that. However, when you got inside the academy, what happened?
I'm off metformin within the first month. I'm off. I was afraid because I thought metformin was what was making me lose weight, and it wasn't metformin that was making me lose weight when I was losing. It was because I changed my eating habits. And
say that again. Say that one more time, because I just love to hear that.
I thought metformin was what was helping me lose the weight, and it wasn't metformin that was helping me lose the weight. It was changing my eating habits that was helping me lose the weight. It wasn't metformin.
And you had some side effects from metformin too.
I did, but I didn't know it until I came off of it. Like I didn't know. And then when I came off of it, oh my gosh, my stomach was so much better. My energy's better because, metformin can make it hard to absorb B vitamins, which will deplete your energy. So that was helpful. I also added nutritional yeast. That helps too. But metformin I was tired. I had some stomach issues, but I didn't really know it until I came off of it.
Right.
It's odd, but I didn't know it. I didn't know it until I came off. And now I feel great off of it. Like, I feel great. I'm keeping my weight off. I've lost more weight.
Well, let's just talk about your results in 2 months. Now we have a check-in coming up here this weekend. So yes. I'm sure they'll be down even more, but this is just in 2 months. You are down 17 pounds in 2 months, 16 inches. And your blood sugars when you started the academy were in the mid to high hundreds, right?
They were like 140, 130, 140 usually
Yeah.
after a meal. And in the morning they were like 110,
Yeah. Which is high.
120,
It's yeah. And your A1C was what?
5.8.
Yeah. So it's come down from 8.5, and we're going
Oh
to
yeah.
find out, this next week,
Yeah.
whatever. But 17 pounds, 16 inches, you're off metformin totally.
Yes.
And we're going to see what your A1C is next week, which will be lower yet. And amazing in just 2 months.
Right. I did. It's amazing what you learn. It's amazing what you think is healthy and turns out not to be so healthy. Like, you just learn a lot. You learn what things that you learn that insulin is just as big of an issue as high blood sugar. High insulin and high blood sugar, both the same issue.
Yeah. So when you were in the group and you had, at first, when the academy opened and you didn't join the academy because of whatever reason, were you kind of regretting that at the time, or you were in your mind, were you just saying, well, I'm eventually going to join, I don't, or what was going through your mind at that point?
I knew I was going to join in November because I had issues with money because, my boyfriend was out of work and I was supporting us. So I knew I was going to join. I knew it. And I knew you were going to help me. I just couldn't figure out on my own why I was plateauing. I didn't understand. Didn't know that some of the food I was eating that supposedly was healthy was not so healthy.
Yeah. And how hard has it been? I mean, really speak truthfully on, I know, because when a lot of times when women join the academy, they always say, oh my gosh, it's going to be too hard. I can't do this. But can you talk a little bit about really how hard has it been?
It's really not that hard. You just follow the protocol. And I'm not going to say it's totally easy because there are times where it is difficult, but it's pretty easy to follow. It's just the mindset part of it that's probably the hardest part.
Right. But we're changing the mindset for why? For long term. Because
Right.
this is why, and you just kind of said it perfectly. It's like, it's hard, but at least while you're doing this hard work, you're making those changes for long term to set yourself up for long term success, right? And you're getting a net positive result with the hard work. Before, it was hard work being on metformin, being 16 pounds, 17 pounds overweight and not feeling good. That's hard too. And you weren't getting any good net positive result from it. So at least now the hard work you're putting in, not only are you making long-term changes and it will become easy, but you're also getting benefit and positive results from your hard work.
Yes. And it makes a difference and it makes it worth it. It really does. When you see the results, it makes it worth it. Makes everything worth it. The struggle and then sometimes stuff was easy to give up. But a lot of the foods that I gave up or that we don't eat, I had given up before, but there were some foods that I hadn't given up that I had no idea were causing inflammation and all these issues. So
what, in your opinion, has been probably the number one benefit for you joining the academy? Because, as you know, this is our launch week and we're trying to get these sisters to come join us. They have no idea what they're missing out on, right?
Right, exactly. It's a great sisterhood. You get lots of support.
So what, in your opinion, has been the number one thing that you've gained from being a part of the academy?
Getting off metformin and learning that high insulin is just as bad as high blood sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my number one thing, is that getting off metformin and feeling good, feeling better, having more energy.
And we're getting there.
Yes.
I mean, this is what people always ask me. It's like, well, I want to reverse my diabetes, now, can you help me? I'm like, listen, ladies, okay, this is a process. This is a journey. I mean, when you look at every single person in the academy that I've interviewed that steps up and does this, they have gotten amazing results in a short period of time. Okay. However, to totally reverse your diabetes and get off medications, it's not a quick fix. If you go back to your old habits, your diabetes will come back.
Yes,
So,
it will.
so what we do in the academy is what we get the results, so it keeps you motivated, but yet I teach you how to stay on track, stay the course, and create new lifestyle habits so that it will be reversed. You don't have to go back on medications, and you're set for life. That is the magic sauce. That is the magic inside the academy.
And I'm still working, ladies. Trust me. I've been doing it almost 3 months, and I'm still working at it. It's getting less hard now because I've got better habits. But I'm not going to say that, ladies, you will fall forward. We all do.
But we fall forward together, and if we don't do it now, and this is the biggest thing, and I think you're such a testimony of this, Karin, is if we don't make the decision to do the work now, it's just going to continue to get worse. It's never going to get better. So when you're doing the work with a coach that can help guide you and hold your hand, and when you're with a group of women that can also support you through these life-changing habits, that's going to set you up for long-term success. This is why people fail, because they don't have that support structure, and that's why the diabetes always comes back, or the weight comes back, or they don't get any better because they haven't made the decision to commit. Do you agree with me on that?
I totally agree with you on that. And when I was diagnosed, which was a little over a year ago, I went right away and changed my diet. I didn't wait. I wanted it to go away. But then I got to a point where I was kind of like, I was plateauing. My sugars weren't going up, but they weren't going down anymore. And that's why I joined the academy, because Terry walks you through it, helps you learn what to eat, what not to eat, what to do, what not to do.
Yeah.
Just remember, you are in charge of your own health.
Yes.
She can't do it for you, but she can help you.
Exactly. It's so amazing how I really think the magic too inside the academy is I attract women that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I say this over and over again in all my literature and all of my teachings, that this is not a quick fix. And if you're wanting a quick fix, I'm not your gal, because what I want for you is I want you to get your results, but I want it to be forever and ever and ever and ever. I want you to be able to go to your doctor and not feel stressed about going to your doctor. I want you to be able to go to your doctor and your doctor can say, okay, yeah, we can take you off that medication now, right? And it just takes time. So I attract a lot of women that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, but they're finally like, they're going to just do the work, and they're just going to say, okay, Terry, just tell me what to do and help me. That's the women that are successful in the academy.
Exactly. And that's where I was. I wanted the help. I wanted to be free of this disease, because I feel like this disease defines me, and I'm still working on that. I'm getting better, but I'm still working on that. And I just didn't want to be the girl with type 2 diabetes. You know what I mean?
Well, here's what I can confidently say. We are on our way to reversing it, and you will not have that stigma on you anymore. And we will do another interview with you in a few months, just like with Deb, being able to claim reverse their diabetes. And that will be you. I know it, because you are the type of woman that is committed to her health and loves seeing the change.
I do. I love the way I feel now. I just, like today, it's a Tuesday, and I have so much energy, and I was working hard at work, and it was great. It's great to have energy again.
Well, Karin, I have to say this again. I say this all the time in our coaching calls, but I just have to say not only how proud I am of you, but how happy I am for you. And you were one of the people that I was just 6 months ago. You were the one person I was like, I just want her inside the academy so bad, because I knew I can see in people the kind of results they're going to get. And that's why in this group tonight, there's a few people that I know that they will get results if they join, but they're just on the fence because they're scared, right? So I want you to give them a message for me and say, ladies, tell them why it's their time to put value in their health, and to put value in themselves, and to take the step and take control and just do it. It
is. It's time to do something for you and take control of your health, and you will feel amazing. It's work, but you will feel amazing, and you will love your results. when you get them. It will make everything so worth it. And I'm so happy I joined this academy. We have a great tribe of women. We're all there to help you and support you. You can ask questions like me. I ask questions constantly, okay? But listen, I may ask them constantly, but you know what? I've learned so much, and now look, look at the results I'm getting now.
You got the Question Queen Award.
I sure did.
You do. You ask a lot of questions, but I love it because when you ask questions, not only do you learn, but everybody else learns. So again, thank you, Karin, just for being a part of it's just you make the academy a better place, and I'm so proud of you, of your results, and I can't wait for next week when we do our 3rd month check-in, and we'll get to see how many more pounds and inches and how much farther your A1C is down. So I'm just excited for you and what's
Me
ahead
too.
for you. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you guys, and join the academy. Trust me, we're all there for you. We're all going to be there to help.
Yeah, and would you mind if any of these ladies have any questions, they can reach out to you on Facebook.
Absolutely. Reach out to me on Facebook, message me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you guys have.
You're awesome, Karin. Thank you so much. I'm going to get back to the group so I can answer now their questions. All right, honey.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, so I am going to, there we go. Go back to you guys now and take your questions and talk to you guys a little bit. So